Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and welcome back to my Fire Emblem 4 0% Growths playthrough. We are continuing our replay of Chapter 3, wherein we capture the castle after killing Chagall, Sival Castle, after killing Chagall, and we are about to get attacked by pirates. So Aideen is going to warp Sigurd up to that castle, and that's sort of the last thing she's going to do other than collecting villages. However, as I have a save state for the start of Chapter 4, and I also have some footage from the start of Chapter 4, she won't actually be collecting villages. Then we'll dance Sigurd to start moving him up towards the action. Because we are about to have a good amount of action, and we'd like Sigurd to see some of it. Now that we've taken care of the entire struggle of Augustria by just killing everyone involved, pirates have decided, you know what? We want to attack Augustria because there's no nobility left. Which fucking valid. Like, steal from the rich. Rawr. But, unfortunately, that means that Bridget's going to be in danger because she says don't steal from the rich. Or I guess you're stealing from the poor because the rich are dead. So yeah, no, fuck these pirates. They have, like, more gold than the average unit, and now they're just trying to raid villages to get even more gold. Fuck these guys. These are the fucking capitalist swine. We get to see Bridget demonstrating that she's actually really fucking good by one-rounding that pirate enemy phase without us actually having to do anything to set it up. I do think it's kind of clever. Like, this is a nice introduction for her. Just this enemy phase where she's likely to dodge at least one of these pirates because she's pretty dodgy and they have shit hit, and she will one-round them from range because she's, you know, they have hand axes. This segment of the game is something that I really like, that I wish FE4 did more of, where you have a small group of characters sort of split up from everyone else. In this case, it's Bridget, and then Tiltu and Claude are going to spawn. And they kind of have to hold their own. I sent Aaron to help out, but other than that, it's kind of just them. But yeah, this guy, all these pirates, since they are pirates, have the 5,000 gold that pirates normally have, which means that I can start just, like, doing work with Do. Some of them have hand axes, some of them do not. The one in the front, or the one that's, like, blocking, not the front, but, like, the second from front, does not. So, they kind of just got choke pointed up, which is why I have all those 2 range units to help out with that. And now Claude and Tiltu show up. So we have 3 new units to go over, and let's talk about them. They're all pretty important. I went over last video how their pairings are going to go, but Bridget, holy smokes, look at these stats. Bridget is going to be a big part of my combat because she's, like, the only unit who joins with level 12 stats as opposed to, like, level 1 stats. Her being a sniper kind of sucks because it means she gets enemy phases less often than she would normally, but on the flip side, it means that she can often attack enemies without retaliation. She also gets a holy weapon, a 30 might bow called the Ufel, that will be very helpful in taking down some of these bosses on chapters 4 and 5 in particular. Yeah, Bridget's a big deal. She also gets automatic critical hits against flyers because she's a sniper, uses bows. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about her. In a vanilla context, I don't think she's that great. But she's fun to use regardless. Tiltu's trash, both in this and in vanilla. She's a level 3 mage, unpromoted, with these stats that joins, like, this late into the game. Like, she's amongst the last 3 units to join. And she looks like this. She's terrible. She has Wrath, which can be fun. it's basically critical hits when her health is below 50%. So she can get through the arena pretty well as long as either she goes first or the enemy doesn't have 100 hit on her. You can eventually just like spam the arena to kill with a critical hit, which is very fun. She gives birth to one of the best kids, Arthur, but her stats are kind of and upon promotion she doesn't even get a horse. Like Azel has that over her, where when he promotes he gets a horse, and she's just sort of like, eh. She has a really fun introduction though. Like I love this section where she has to protect Claude, who he has really good stats. In addition to just like being a good staff bot, he has no combat skills, but he's gonna be like fine at combat because he's got 21 magic, and resistance is a stat that not many units have, and he has 20 resistance, which will be a big deal in Chapter 4 for taking on those group of mages that like no one's going to be able to stand up against other than him. He also has Holy Blood related to stabs, so he's marrying Aideen so that we can pass on more stabs, and he gives her the rescue staff. Right now he doesn't have a weapon, so he has to be protected by Tiltu, and Aaron and Bridget are like also here to help. I had Aaron fly across the sea. Let's see, how far do you reach? So we'll go there. He also, the only healing staff he has right now is Fortify, which is very expensive. It heals everyone, but, you know, it's pricey. So you kind of want to... Okay. 22, 9, 2, 2. That's 13. And no one else can reach there? Yeah, so we'll have you do that. I was just doing the math real quick to see if she got 2-shot. Oh, and she dodged, never mind. And then, as far as moving Bridget is concerned, I want to try to be, like, on the edge of people's range. So, these guys cannot reach 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that, like, she will enemy phase some of these guys, and she won't enemy phase the people who have 1 range. Now we take out this guy. Have Do move forward and Chipperoonie. Hey, he dodges. Just like gold harvesting. We do want to be careful not to send Pizarre back for reinforcements because he has the leg ring, which makes him very difficult to catch. I would like to get that on Sigurd, just to have him go zoom zoom with a bunch of move. Because then he can seize more easily, which is nice. Pew pew pew! Speaking of which, how much hit do you have on Ira? It's not terrible. So we'll just sort of let them throw themselves up against her. Well, actually, with Astra, we can potentially put Sigurd on the front line instead. Yeah, I like that better. The 21 hit, because he's not on the bridge anymore. Or he's not on the bridge where she was. Although I don't like the fact that he got hit. Move you up. Move you up. Yeah, I think we go like that. Most of the sort of like... Bridget can kind of survive on her own, not like fully, but she holds her own decently. Tiltu and Claude, it's a little more tenuous, which is why I usually send Aaron up to help them out. But both groups are kind of on a timer for Sigurd's forces to punch through these guys here. Because if, like, Bridget doesn't have a way to heal herself unless she gets down to Claude, which I usually do have her intercept with Claude. She's also, you kind of want to save this village here. I mean, I like to. It's only gold, there's not an item, but if you don't kill the brigand who is, or the pirate who's going for it, it's probably going to get burned down. Unfortunately. And then this is just going to load the silver sword up with some kills. Or actually, I don't think it will, because it doesn't have critical yet. So, oops. Because, like, he doesn't two-hit them. Oh well, they'll just, like, sort of clogged away. And then maybe I can, like, Brave Sword Kinbaith or something? Ironically, Kinbaith is, like, an example of a boss who doesn't have more gold than his flunkies, so there's no reason to engage the boss with do. Here. Like, normally the boss has 3,000, which I think he does have 3,000 because he's a boss, but the pirates all have 5,000, as opposed to normal units having 1,000. And yeah, so that's Wrath active. She gets to crit. She one-shots them with the crit. If you don't send Aaron up, you run into sort of like the fun game of, okay, I can player phase crit and then fortify like the next pirate or something. I generally use Aaron to just like try to get people off either Tiltu or Bridget's backs. Because these pirates coming in will intercept Bridget. Yeah, I think we go here. Because that way then these guys can attack her. Well, not him. Him. Yeah, these guys can attack her, but no one can get her at one range. Like, she's just shy of that. And do you reach shore? You don't reach shore. Okay, so we will start moving forward. You do get access to this... Oops, don't staff yet. You do get access to, like, kind of choke points. I guess we can do that. Oh, she finally got hit. But only one can hit her, and she gets 3-hit KO, so she's fine as is. Let's send her over here, just in case Bridget needs some help. You run into the fact that, like, there are some archers, so Erin is in danger, but you can use her to, like, bait and stuff. Kinda. Okay, reaches up to there. So we attack with the silver sword, and then move to next to where Lumen currently is. Have him Elwind here. There we go. Nice dodge. Dodgy boy. Dodgy boy. Okay, have Jamka, Killer Bow, Bizarre. It is nice to get the kill, to get the Bizarre kill with the person you want the leg ring on, as opposed to selling it through the pawn shop, because it's pretty expensive. And the person I want the leg ring on is Sigurd. So I'm gonna get the kill with Sigurd. I guess I can heal some people. Who needs healing, though? Just Sigurd? Yeah, I think just Sigurd. So we'll just staff heal you. And then it'll just be a two-person dance, I guess. Which, you know, whatever. Get what you need out of the dance. You don't need to hyper-focus on getting the maximum possible value out of the dance. Let's move Holland up here, make it a three-person, just to slightly extend his movement, since he is a foot unit. who could potentially be useful up there. But yeah. Punch through with Sigurd. This will also mean that there's no more pirate reinforcements, and we can start sending the dudes to help out with Bridget, and possibly even lure some of these people down. Get another Brave Sword kill. Astra. There we go, there we go. Okay, Holland doesn't reach anywhere. Yeah, we'll hit him with the Silver Bow, and then equip, I guess, Miracle Sword? Yeah. We can kill Do. That's a cute little animation, though. I find the FE4 map animations very charming. I mean, both FE4 and FE5, like the SNES map animations. There's a certain charm to them. I don't know. I know that a lot of people like the battle animations in NES, or rather SNES, and I think they're fine. I don't dislike them. But there's something about the map animations that just, like, they're cute. Especially the dodges, things like Sylvia's dab dodge, or like the jump dodge that the snipers get. Just little things like that. Ooh, just short. Kill for Quan. Yeah, we'll just go up here. Oh, right. I can give Quan the Gable, like, right before, the chapter's over. Like, thanks. Thanks, very helpful. Because Quan leaves, like, very soon. Oopsie daisies. Fin up. Move Holland up a little. Net Dance really helped out with him. Yeah, so now this guy's going to attack Miracle Sword Ratchesis. She's not taking as much damage as I sort of assumed she would, which I guess means that I should have maybe done Thief Sword instead of Miracle Sword. I thought that she might have a chance of getting Miracle activated. But, like, she's at 17. So, I guess not. But yeah, these guys are going to attack Bridget over the edge. And she can retaliate over the edge. Which just, like, continues to limit the number of people attacking her. Which is good because she's done a good job of limiting the number of health she has. And she's gonna get sandwiched by, like, as much as Aaron and Tiltu and Claude, like, can try to distract, she will end up getting sandwiched. And she doesn't get, like, she's not getting close enough to Claude for Fortify yet. Aaron is close enough to Claude for Fortify. So we can, you know, do that. But I am worried about this topmost pirate. Let's start with the simple part. Taking care of these dinguses and charging ahead with our cavalry. Hit him with the killer bow. L-wind it up. There we go. Dodgy Bard. Bard has like a weird, like the Bard as a class has a weird history in Fire Emblem. Because I think Lewin is the first Bard, and he's basically just a mage. Like, he's just a wind mage under a different name that they gave him for plot reasons. And then Homer is a Bard who is, again, basically just a mage, but he's a mage who can use light magic, is sort of like the big... Fortify 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just short. Okay, so if I want... Well, Aaron can distract these two then. By going here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, going here. And then having Claude fortify her. Fortify both of them. I think she's in range there, right? Yeah, okay. So then she can take the 2 hits. And Tiltu can block this sort of like choke point if she needs to. It would have been nice not to... I ran into the problem that Fortify has, where like you can't just choose not to heal Tiltu if you need to heal Aaron. Because Tiltu's not getting attacked this turn, because this guy can't reach. Which means that she can't have Wrath active for next turn. You know, it's the classic Vengeance Bernadetta problem. Like, I weakened my Tiltu. Now let's, go up there. We'll have Beowulf and Quan accompany. And then we will send, and Ratchus also accompany. And then we'll send the Footies to take on this castle. Go up. Because, there's only 4 enemies there. I guess, like, Alec and Noash can split up. And yeah, Bridget took out the village and is now, you know, out of range of those mercs once again. And because we punched through with Sigurd's group, it's going to split up the attention of the people pursuing Bridget. And Erin served her purpose wonderfully in terms of distracting the pirates, because when they're on the ocean, they have very low move. So I can sort of, if I can send them in the wrong direction, I can buy a lot of turns to prevent Bridget from getting sandwiched. That said, we are almost out of turns. Like, Bridget needs healing, and I don't think she's going to be able to get, like, to the point where no one can attack her. I think I have Physic on Ragesis, though, so I can, like, Physic her up, basically. Have Erin just sort of pew pew pew. She's also getting incredibly lucky dodging. I mean, the pirates don't have very good hit because they are pirates and they have very heavy axes. But she's at weapon triangle disadvantage, which like is not nothing. That's 20 hit and avoid in this game. It's one of the strongest weapon triangles until the DS games, I want to say. Let's heal her up. Yeah, so not as much healing as I would like on her, but it means she can take some hits. And now we run into the question of, do we attack this pirate, meaning that we'll be in range of all of these guys, who all have one range? Or do we continue running away, meaning that the village will get a little bit more beat up? And I think the answer is the village gets a little bit more beat up, and we just sort of have to be okay with that. Especially since Sigurd is coming through to mess up those pirates anyway. Yeah, we'll just kill this guy. I'm pretty sure the pirates that start on the ocean are going to be going for the village if they can't. Like, it's weird. Normal brigand AI is obviously only go for units, don't go for, or rather only go for villages, don't go for units. But then you run into this, where the brigands are explicitly combat units. Can you reach? Yeah, you can reach there, because you got the leg ring. So we can just, like, have him start hammering in. So then they do engage in combat. Like, they're there, they're chasing down Bridget. Except for sometimes they're not. Kill this guy with the light brand. I love how he has the Gable, like, it auto-equips when he talks and gets it. Which is nice, because talking consumes an action. But it is a little bit annoying in the case of the broken Tearfang in Chapter 5. Yeah, Aaron just, like, being a champ. Forget Tiltu keeping Claude safe. Aaron is keeping Claude safe. Put these guys... Oop, sorry. And this is base level Aaron, too. Like, I don't know. I always think of her as one of the worst Pegasus Knights in the series, but I don't know. She's, performing pretty well. In this particular instance, just against these pirates. Let's start sending people over this way. It is also far too late to start growing love points by sending, like, Lewin to stand next to her and hold hands. Same with Claude Ideen, and same with Bridget do, which is why I'm comfortable sending people, like, here to fight these guys instead. Because love growth stops after turn 52. But there will be plenty of hand-holding next chapter. Plenty of it. My hope is to get everyone married by the end of Chapter 4. The biggest deal, of course, being Claude and Ideen, because they give you the rescue staff in Chapter 5 if they're married. And I would really like to have the rescue staff for the for getting the Tearfang. That's how I did it during my initial playthrough, is by using the rescue staff, and it makes things a lot easier. Oh, Sigurd. Oh, Sigurd, please, don't die. Okay, so now these guys are moving. Which means that guy is gonna attack Sigurd. Come on, dodge, please. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, my man. Okay. Attack with the light brand. There we go. Yeah, we can go here. We can go here. And shoot him to death. With the new MVP sniper? Like, who says you need a horse to be good in genealogy? Come on. Look at how good Bridget is. Look at how good Jamka is. They don't have horses. This isn't Horse Emblem. This is Sniper Emblem. Alright, heal up Sigurd. And we've basically taken care of the pirate problem. I am going to send Lex there to, like, help out a little. But otherwise, like, Yaar har ho, the pirates are dead. And all that is left to do is take on their leader. And these are another of the enemies that do not move unless you kill the boss. Like, they stay in formation around the castle until Duval is dead. So we can just sort of cheese them. They do have 1-2 range. But, like, this square, for example, is, oops, sorry, only in range of the one. Like, the other two with their hand axes can't reach. So we can just sort of do that. And they will not gang up on him. Jamka getting sent all over the place. But yeah, there we go. We can take out these last four with, like, Aaron, Bridget, Tiltu, Claude combined with each other. If I could turn on Wrath for Tiltu, again, that would be very good. But I'm not sure that that's going to be possible. Because I guess I could put her in range of that one pirate there that is, I think, yeah, so he'll be able to attack her next turn, and I put her in range there. She gets hit by him, survives, but gets put into Wrath range. Can he reach? I just don't want him to reach. Okay, good. He can't reach Richard. He survives, gets put into Wrath range, and then, she can take care of them on, like, player phase and stuff. Nice critical. No showing off his skills. Let's see. They actually have decent hit on him, so we will go... I'm pretty sure they have hand axes, right? Yeah, they have hand axes. So we will attack from this square. So that he doesn't, like, face a bunch of retaliation. I mean, I guess he wouldn't die anyway, even if they both hit him. But it's fine. Get a kill for the Brave Sword. That Brave Sword is going straight onto Sigurd next chapter, but I just sort of didn't have the time to trade it. And racking up kills on the Silver Sword is not the worst thing in the world for Generation 2. Like, obviously, the Brave Sword is a better weapon. But, like, I still would like a critical Silver Sword and a critical Brave Sword. we'll just do... How does Beowulf do against Kinbase? Kinbase has, like, no hit on him. Weapon triangle be like... No. No. There we go. Someone's dealing damage, at least. Yeah, we'll leave you there. You can enemy phase him, too. Yeah, we'll sort of do that. I do like Claude sort of rubbing his hands together for his idle animation. It kind of looks schemy, which is not in character at all for him. He's supposed to be, like, really noble. I guess he does know some information that the others don't. Like, he knows about the Battle of Valhalla and how things are going to go badly in Chapter 5. Really? You dodged? I didn't want you to dodge. I wanted you to crit. And you can't crit if you dodge. That's not fair. You just will have to try at it again. With the next pirate. Oh wait, Beowulf's dead, isn't he? Yeah. Ah, that was my fault. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's not kill Beowulf this time. Killing Beowulf is a little bit cringe. Staff, heal you up. Kanto into dance range. We do now only have the one healer over here because I'm too lazy to move Aideen and Ethlyn. And then, like, obviously Claude needs staves, like, other than the one that he has. You got 20 HP. How's that do? Okay. We'll dance them. There we go. Heal you up. Nice. Nice. Yeah, let's go for the kill. And then Lewin gets the power ring, which, like, he's the only character who doesn't want a strength boost. It's too funny. Okay. I mean, that power ring is going straight onto Sigurd, because I'm just sort of going to start, like, ring stacking Sigurd Selif as the plan. Yeah. So we're just going to watch some enemies throw themselves at Tiltyu. There we go. There we go. And now that that is taken care of, the last things to sort of knock out in the chapter are Dew has to stand here to get the Wind Sword. Aideen has to talk to Bridget to give her the Eufel. And all the villages need to be collected and given to the correct people. There's a restore staff. There's a bunch of stat boosting villages that boost like strength, defense, stuff like that. I think the Wing Clipper is in one of these villages as well. I am simply not going to bother with doing that on screen. Like, I would show it off, but... Oh, and then inventory management, because Quan and Ethlyn and Finn are going to be leaving. And so I want to put all the good lances on Finn, because as much as, like, Aaron performed spectacularly this chapter, It's kind of the peak performance we're gonna see out of her. Because, like, next chapter... I mean, next chapter there's a good amount of terrain, but I think that this was sort of, like, her shining moment of, like, flying over the ocean and killing pirates. She doesn't perform as well against other Pegasus Knights as she does against pirates. But yeah, I do have a save state for the start of Chapter 4, and because I'm, like, replaying, I really don't feel like replaying all of that tedious stuff on camera. Just know that I moved around the inventory of a bunch of people, including Quan, Ethlyn, and Ideen. Leaf gets given the Paragon band, so that he can gain experience faster, and the Light Brand, and I think like a Slim Sword or something, and no staves. And then Quan is just like lances for Altana, and Finn just gets every powerful lance so that he can help out in Chapter 7. Yeah, and then we just move staves around between people as well, so that, like, the correct stavers have the correct staves. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.